Welcome to another episode of Forethought the Final Frontier. In this episode, we're going to take a look at how the copy wizard works. First off, how do we find the copy wizard? The copy wizard is located when you're viewing your plans in the week plan view. So we're going to come over here and click on View Planner and Other Ways. Click on View Week's Plans. And then you'll see the copy wizard will pop up into the top right hand corner. This is where I can copy plans. Now there's several things within the copy wizard, and so we're going to take a look at all of them and see how these things work. So when I click on copy wizard, the first thing you'll notice is a window pops open on the right hand side. And I have three options to choose from. The first option is copy content in my planner. The second option is to copy instructional days from year to year. The third option is to shift lesson plans a day. Let's start with the first one, a copy content in my planner. Now copying content in my planner means that I can copy a week or a day. So I'm going to click on next in the bottom right corner, and you'll see my option is I can copy an entire day's plans or I can copy an entire week's. Now what that means is that it copies the entire day. That means that it will copy everything in your planner for the day. So if you have 5 subjects in your planner, it will copy all 5 subjects. If you are copying a whole week, from Monday to Friday, that's what copy a week means. So you have to know what your purpose is before you begin. So let's just say I want to copy a day. I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to choose the day I want to be copied. So I want to say I want the 19th of May to be copied, and I want to send that information to, let's just say I want to send it to the 31st. And so when I click on next, it's going to say that copy lesson plans from May 19th to Saturday, May 31st, and it says I've got to make sure if I want to include special entries. Now special entries are things that I've added. So if you don't know, go ahead and check the box and then just click finish. As soon as you click finish, it doesn't look like anything has happened. So how do I know that something got copied to that date? Well, what I have to do is I have to actually go to the day, the 31st, in my calendar. And I've got to, number one, I've got to get out of my week view so I can actually click on that Saturday, because I did a Saturday. And I will see that everything that I had on that day got copied here. Now notice what happens though, is that I had already clicked on that day and stamped. So my math grade 3, I have doubled the information. I have the same thing for math grade 5, math grade 4, math grade 1. Why did it do that? Well, the reason why is because if you have already stamped a day and you use the copy wizard, it is going to append and place the information at the bottom of the previous plans. Now the nice thing about using the copy wizard is you do not have to have stamped a day in order for it to work. That is a very nice feature. So if you have not stamped a day, you can just send the information. So let me go back into this copy wizard, and let's look at the next one. Copy instructional days from year to year. Now what does it mean to copy instructional days from year to year? That means that I'm going to actually go in and I'm going to find instructional days from last year to this year, or 2 years ago to this year. However many years that you have been using Eduphoria will show up in your calendar years to be available to you. Now notice back on the planner over here, like look at this Monday, May 12th. This is day 161. The day 161 is the instructional day. And so when you're copying from year to year, that's what you're looking for. So I'm going to say I want to copy the plans, select the school year that copies the plans to be copied. They're going to be coming from last year, 2012, 2013. I want to send them to 2013, 14. The next screen is going to ask you, okay, what day? So that's where you have to enter in the number of days that you want to be copied. So if you go through and you copy, say, day 1 to day 165, you have to be aware that it's going to copy everything. So if you make a mistake or you had things in your planner that you did not want, it will be there. So please be aware that as you go through and you copy from if you choose to do this type of copying. Now I'm going to cancel this, and we're going to go back and we're going to take a look at the copying the last one, which is shifting the lesson plans a day. Now when I click on shift lesson plans a day, the most important note is right here in this one. It says if any content on the last day of the instructional year exists, it will be removed. And I strongly suggest that you do not use this method. If you need to copy days, like what I did on Wednesday needs to go to Thursday and so on. I would copy my Friday, then move things over manually, not doing these shifting. Because when you shift things, it moves everything in your planner. So if you've already been planning for, say, 3 weeks in advance or 4 weeks in advance, and you hit that button, shift plans, that means that every single one of those plans is going to get moved a day over, when you may only be 1 day behind. So that is one that very, very caution on using that one. I hope that you've learned something about using the copy wizard within Forethought, and we will see you again in Forethought the Final Frontier.